Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Captain Grind. I am here in Conflict of Nations. I am playing an entire game to show you how I do it and how I have success. So go ahead and smash that like button. This is going to focus more on beginner players for now and then some advanced playing later. So yes, our last video we started some troop movements. I kind of want to just take a moment to talk about those things. This video will probably be pretty short, so hang in there. You can see I moved troops out of 2, 3, 4 cities. Now my next objective is going to replace them in those cities. Strategically speaking, I want to have a military presence in every one of my cities, especially the capital. So it's a little bit vulnerable now. This one's a priority. It is my capital city. So I'm just going to build another basic infantry there. And when it completes, I will once again have a military presence as my units are moving north to take this computer-generated player. Also in this city, you can see I don't have any military units, so I'm going to make the most basic. My first two priorities. My third priority is going to be down here because it's close to the coastline and my neighbor, who at this point is still a computer player, but that will change shortly. I just don't know when. I'm going to build another basic infantry unit there. I want to continuously build units and get my army as big as it can be. I'm going to probably take light casualties attacking this city and that city there. Binda and Luscana, excuse my pronunciation. Yeah, so as I get troops moving, I'm now going to replenish in every city that doesn't have any troops, and I've accomplished that. So just a couple of things about troops and how to manage them. If you click on the troop that's in motion, you can see its travel time, its destination, its current position, the estimated arrival time, day 2, hour 4, 16:22, which you can see up here. Look, it's day 1, time 18:25. So there we go. You can kind of manage all that. You can use the delay, which we will talk about in another video. Here, it looks like 56 minutes and 1 hour and 20 minutes. These troops will be in position to take Combindia. Yeah, go from there. We also talked in the last video about resource management, my rare materials being very low on production. Just went up a little bit, which is great. So again, taking this city will help me get more rare materials. We'll get into that more later, but that is the strategic importance of that. And with Luscana here, I just want to take the land because the more provinces you have, the higher your manpower gets, and that is a critical metric there. So yeah, I have my strategic points. I'm moving my troops into position. I have about an hour of game time for these 4 units to link up, and I actually have a lot longer, about 9 hours of game time for these 2 units to link up to start my invasion. Next, I want to talk briefly about coalitions. You can see my neighboring countries are computer controlled, pretty much all of them, even Kenya, everywhere, computer controlled. So there's not much I can do about a coalition now, at least not joining one. You can see here is a coalitions list. I got to that by clicking the handshakes. That's the coalitions tab. Look, Asia and Africa, 3 members. Let's look at the details. We can have 5 members in coalitions in this game. Now, I'm not a big fan of this. These countries are all spread out, so not a big fan. I prefer to be in a coalition with neighboring countries. In this game, it's going to be DR Congo and Nambia. Let's see what's going on down here. Botswana, that's computer generated. South Africa, that would be a good member of my coalition if they're decent players. Pretty much my neighbors are going to join me, or I'm going to try and take them. But we will get to that later. I think for now that pretty much concludes everything. Whether or not I want to start a coalition is to be determined. So we'll cover that in a different video. Thank you.